Hi everyone. People were asking about seeing the puppies again. Puppies are in here getting us some little treats and snacks. So they're all playing. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Throwing little treats in here for them, letting them use their nose to find them. Of course, Mom wants to get in here once we got treats. That'll be 5 weeks tomorrow. I think 5 weeks tomorrow. Well, they'll be starting on their 5th week. So they're having fun. Hey everyone for joining. Mom's smelling treats outside. And then she's gone. They can't follow her. Yeah, they're just playing. Minnie, what are you doing? You're like bumping the whole thing. Now they're all looking. What's these puppies doing? What's these puppies doing? She's got plenty of food. She loves some treats. There's one right here that's trying to get a treat. These puppies are just starting to eat a little bit. They're starting to get a good many teeth in them. We had cleanup day today. No availability. They've all been reserved. Look at this one right here playing. Want the paw. The best toy sometimes is a sock. Mom's in here checking them out. What are you doing here? You sleeping. A little toy play in here. Playing with those toys. They love to play with Mom. And for some reason they love a fresh object, like they're playing with those socks I just put in there. And this one right here is sleeping hard. Yeah, they're having fun. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but they changed the name in 1980s. These two right here are play fighting. This right here is sure sleeping hard. This little face, they're used to being held. Come on, Minnie, if you want to get out. Come on, if you need to get out. These over here are really wrestling hard. I think Mom had to go potty. And now they're going to play hard here. Look at this one. He's just tired. Oh yeah, we have the mail on site. You can go to our website and see all of our dogs have their own pages on our website. They all have to have health testing and they all have to have titles. And again, these are Brittany's. They're getting to that 5-week period where they're starting to eat some solid foods. They're starting to play, and they're also starting to play hard. They'll start biting each other and really making the other one holler. What's these puppies doing in here today? Love the tail wags. This is a little boy that's been asleep really hard. What's these puppies doing today in here? What are you doing? I usually put the socks in here. The mom's name is Minnie. That was a boy puppy. I don't know the name of it yet. He's right here starting to play really hard. He's here playing hard. Start getting some barking and growling. Pups. What's these puppies doing in here? What are the puppies doing? Usually if I call them, they start getting loud. They start playing. What's these puppies doing in here? What are they doing in here? What are they doing? Love how they stretch out. What's the puppies doing? And they're running so fast they can't even. He's got a sock also over there. We've got all these toys, but they love a sock better than they do a toy. Love to see them carry around socks like that or toys. And I think it's a new smell in here. Now all these puppies are reserved. We pretty much have them all reserved before they're born. I know. They weigh about 4 pounds. The puppies do. This right here is playing with that little toy. You still got some of them that are sleeping. And they're biting right here. And this one right here is like, I am asleep. Leave me alone. These are Brittany's. Uh-oh. Got some growling. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Hi everyone. Thanks Maria. Thanks Abby. Sammy. And then of course they're going to use their big loud growl voices with their tail wags. And now you're starting to see who someone who raised the puppies. I'm starting to see their personalities come out. Forsaken, thanks for joining. Sammy, Maria. This right here is going to be a dominant dog. And they're starting to show where they're at in the pack and those type of things, starting to get dominant. Then they're fast as lightning too, when they run. Well, they think they're fast. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. This right here was four males and 3 females. 7 puppies total. Got one over here sleeping, one over here sleeping, and then there's these 3 and those 4. And they're dragging the sock around, of course, right here. That's the best toy, is a sock. Especially if it's got new scent they haven't smelled. Now they both have the socks. All these other toys in here, and they playing with the socks. That one's got a sock. So they're having a big time. Yeah, mom will sort out the dominance a little bit. 4 males and 3 females. Yeah, mom got out to take a break. She's outside. She doesn't do much with them. She'll come feed them and leave them and then play with them a little bit. And we've got a gate right here that's a little too tall for them to get out, so mom can get away from them. And like I said, we pretty much have litters when we have a big waiting list, and as usual we had a waiting list and had the puppies and just had one extra one, and that one was sold, and we're already building another wait list. And that wait list is pretty much a paid wait list. You have to pay to be on the wait list. And they start playing rough here. You can see how they kind of bite and pull. And it's going to really get bad here in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, there's that one's just sleeping away, and the rest of them are playing. And these Brittany's can be anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 a puppy, depending on what happens. I mean, as far as, like, both of these parents are show champions, and they're also hunting dogs, and they have all their health testing. On the parents, they've had their hips, eyes, elbows, heart done, DNA testing done. All that stuff has been done, so they're more expensive than if you just bought one from 2 people. And we highly recommend buying them from someone that does health testing. Doesn't guarantee you 100% everything, but definitely keeps away from some DNA testing and some DNA diseases and hereditary diseases. None of these are available. We are starting a wait list on the next litter. Be born soon. Once the wait list gets full, we pretty much start a wait list, and then once we get 6 or 7, then we'll have a litter of puppies. Last year we had a wait list of 8 and had a litter of 14. So yeah. And they're just playing. What's these puppies doing? Try to keep talking to them. You'll see the tails wag. And now they're trying to be. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but now they call Brittany's. They changed the name in the 80s. And you can see they're all trying to eat something. I threw a little food and treats in there for them. Yeah, dogs are the best. And there's a few treats in here they're eating on. Keep their nose active. Those type of things. We mainly run these lives for the people that have puppies. Yes, I remember. We run these lives for people that have their puppies reserved. We try to do it a couple times a week. Mom's coming back to check everybody out. She probably's checking out too to make sure she hasn't missed any treats. Hey Macy Bella, Lucky. Thanks a lot. Yes, they're very cute. Oh, she's coming to feed them, I guess. And this part, she'll start feeding them standing up. She won't lay down as much. And they have to eat fast because she will not tolerate it very long because they are starting to get teeth. About another week or so, she'll wean them. Which she's already started. Mama weighs 32 pounds in shape. I weighed her the other day, she weighed 34 pounds. So she's put her weight back on. These are Brittany's. It used to be called Brittany Spaniels. They changed the name in the 80s. 1980s, they took the Spaniel off the name. So the puppies have to eat very fast because Mom will not do this very long. She'll feed them, but she's just not, she doesn't lay down and take care of them like she used to. Just kind of, you better eat while she's in here. And now she will start limiting when they will eat. Hey Amanda, thank y'all for joining. Mom will start feeding them at week 4 and 5 this way. No, they all got great homes. People have already filled applications out, been approved to get one of our puppies. And poor mama. They're so aggressive when they get this age. And they're starting to get teeth, so Mom will only tolerate them so long. She's been out, in and out, doing potty breaks and playing outside. Earlier she was laying in the sun, and she went in the pool for a little bit. They're just having a great time. We enjoy them at this age. If y'all hadn't hit that like button, subscribe. We're pretty much doing this for any of our buyers and people that love puppies. We also, our YouTube channel helps people with potty training, training dogs. We've been doing this for almost 30 years. She's going to keep feeding them, nursing them. I'll move the camera a little bit so you might see a different angle. So she starts to she doesn't want to lay down because it's too hot with all those bodies on her. Yeah, the puppies have got to be nice. She'll start getting on to them too. She will correct them in a minute. Especially if she get teeth and stuff, she won't tolerate it. Thanks a lot for everyone joining. Netta, thanks for joining. KOK, gift baskets and more. Thanks for joining. Mom's like, okay, I've had about enough of this. Like I said, she'll feed them, but she'll feed them really quickly at this age because she wants it to be over with. And some of them are actually getting full. And she found a treat. Like I said, I threw some treats in here, so it kind of gives them all something to do. Use their noses. And they'll start having fun. Thanks a lot, Julia. And Mama's like, I'm done. Come on, Minnie, if you need to get out. Come on. Come on, Minnie, if you need to get out. I know they're being rough. Piranhas. She's not tired. She's tired of them. Yep, they have their own wet food. And she came in here to feed them for some reason. I guess because I'm in here. Julia, yes. Yeah, they're actually eating solid food. We actually throw a little puppy chow in here. And then start eating it. Mom will eat it before they will. That's how she's gained all her weight back. She weighs about 34 pounds. Normally she weighs about 32. This one right here just laid down over here. Yep, Mom's gonna eat all the food. Come on, Minnie, come on. Minnie, come on. Yeah, Mama said, I'm tired of that. We're breeders, yep. We're licensed and everything. All our parents are health tested. The vet was here last week. He'll be here in next week. All our dogs have the health testing and all that stuff. We have a license. These are Brittany's. Mom and Dad both have show championships and hunting and obedience titles and those type of things. So we keep them all. We also help the Georgia Brittany Rescue and the American Brittany Rescue. We help them transporting dogs around that need rescuing, and actually we foster some dogs for them. And every puppy we sell, we donate to the Brittany Rescue for the American Brittany. Thanks, Alex, Lori. Thanks y'all for joining. They're just playing and eating. For some reason they love this little unicorn down here. They love that unicorn. Actually, Alex, if you'll read, there's not enough puppies. But we're trying to breed a great Brittany here. We hunt and show them. And they will get choked on their own food. Hey, Elizabeth. And they might be getting tired. They ate something, so they might want to go to sleep. But they do have a little food in there they're chewing on. They got teeth in, so. This puppy right here is going to be a dominant puppy in the litter. And this little guy here has the great little mask here, and you can tell they're used to being held. Love how his eyes are so open. And this is his markings on his back here. Like I said, none of these are for sale. We have a wait list before. Yep, we try to support the shelters around here, but a lot of people like purebred dogs, and they like to show them or hunt them or those type of things. This is the little boy here, the liver head. You can tell they're used to being handled. He likes the ear, and he actually has little dots on his feet. See the little speckling on his feet. So they're all just kind of playing. And they're starting to settle down, about time to go to sleep. Yeah, they're getting sleepy. This right here is just kind of playing with a little toy, just enough to stay awake. And then this one right here is all bouncy and jumpy. That might have been the one that was earlier. They're not for sale. They've all been reserved earlier. 6 out of the 7 were reserved before they were ever born. And these puppies are going to be 5 weeks, a couple days. And like I said, they're starting to get teeth where they're biting, so they'll start hurting each other. You'll hear them holler. But that's all part of the process. Yeah, like I said, you can't make everybody happy. Some people like purebred dogs. Some people, want to go to the shelters. That's great and good too. All you can do is help out. Thanks, Chris, Bobby. Thanks for joining. Yep, the puppies they're starting to wind down a little bit, playing, having fun. And like I said, we have toys in here, but all you have to do is roll up a sock, and that seems to be the best toy. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels way back in the day. And look at this one biting his, I think that's a little girl. They start getting rough with each other. Yeah, the main stats, y'all, though, about breeding dogs is that every year there has to be about 8 million in the United States to replace pups or dogs that have passed. And a lot of people that are not licensed to do this are just breeding dogs to breed dogs, and they have health concerns and they have health problems. These dogs actually have a job. And like I said, most of these are They're bred for a purpose. Our dogs are show dogs, hunting dogs. They have a job besides being a pet. They actually get to hunt or retrieve, or we have dogs. Some of our dogs are scent dogs, cadaver dogs. Yeah, someone said they didn't believe in breeding dogs or something. I don't know. But we try to do it right. All our parents have health testing. We do applications, background checks. We usually have a waiting list before we have any puppies. And like I said, this litter, we had 6 on the wait list before they were ever born. And there was 7 in the litter, which worked out perfectly. Yeah, I mean, there's just a big, people like purebred dogs. People don't mind not having a purebred dog. I don't think we have to hate each other. If you want a shelter dog, then go adopt a shelter dog, but that's still not gonna. Some people like to buy a puppy that doesn't have health problems or doesn't maybe have health problems in the future. We're not trying to shame anybody. Nah, you can't raise a mutt to be a pointing dog. It's pretty much the pointing breed. We have retriever breeds and spaniel breeds that retrieve or point. I also read a story about a small, I can't think of the name of that breed that was inside, and their only job back in the day was to turn some type of butter churn or something in the kitchen way back when. It was like a small, it wasn't like a Chihuahua or something, but it was kind of a small dog like that. That was their job. We're definitely not trying to advertise. We've already got plenty of people, been doing it a long time. If you want a dog from a shelter and you want to help that, great. But don't take other people's choice away who wants a purebred dog because they want to show it or do AKC events. Thanks a lot, Olivia, Wyatt. Thank y'all, Denise. Thank y'all for joining. Puppies are starting to wind down, take a break. Thanks a lot, y'all, for the hearts. Yeah, I love the wagtails, the little waggy tails they do. And now they want to go lay on their brother or sister over here in the corner, the snuggle spot. Hey, Susan. And I'll try to show you this one. What the puppies doing now? Are they awake? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? Huh? This puppy right here is so alert. Every time I talk, he's always looking up. This is a little female. She's kind of bossy though. You can see her face here. And as you can tell, they're used to being handled because she will let me rub her little ear. And then we have her markings here. And again, her little face kind of looks like her mom. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for joining. This one right here, like she's about to fall out. She's so tired. And like I said, we have toys in here, but they love their little socks. Hey Susan, hey Carlton, thank y'all for joining. We're just doing a live here to show some of our people that have a puppy reserved with us, their puppies. Yeah, it's usually a planning period. We've had some people that have been waiting for almost a year for one of these liver and white, the darker color. They've been waiting almost a year to get a puppy, a liver and white puppy, because we didn't have one. So they've been waiting for a long time. Everyone's kind of going to sleep. We're going to stay live till about 9 though, because we've got people that, like I said, are going to jump on and look at their puppy and get to see. They were a little bit more active earlier. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but they changed the name in the 1980s. They're not really a spaniel. Spaniels are more of a flushing dog. These are pointers. They point birds. Yeah, I see that golden doodle. Thanks Susan, Roger, Jess. Thank y'all for joining. It's kind of calm right now. They kind of all went to sleep. To let mom back in. She's trying to knock on the door. Yeah, mom's come back in, check everybody out. She said, "Yep, everybody's good." These are Brittany's. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but now they're just called Brittany's. They changed the name in the 1980s. They took the Spaniel piece off. This is a little male here with the, I like the solid face on that side. And as you can tell, he's used to being handled a good bit. This is his markings. As you can tell here, he's got the big eyes, got the little polka dots, the little dots on his feet. And if you can tell also on his legs, he's starting to get some speckling on his front legs, starting to get some speckles like his mom has. Starting to get those little dots. Mom's over here laying down on the tile floor. Like I said, these were Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels back in the day. They changed the name. And now they're all kind of resting. What are you doing? You got crazy feet right here. Why are you next to? It's like he was squatted down. Weird. Hey Ryan, hey Chris. SMR for everyone. We have a little fan blowing in here that helps circulate the air also gives them some noise. Yeah, they're all going to sleep here. Mom's coming to check them out again. Hey, Chris. Hey, Frank. Hey, Clay. Kristen, hey, y'all. And Mom's coming to check them out. Yep. If you check out our website, we have a whole process for puppies. We have a wait list, and then we also ask them, all of them are going to be adopted when they get 8 weeks old. These are Brittany's. The mom is a show champion, and dad is a show champion. And her coat kind of doesn't look good, but it's kind of blown out being it's summer and she's had puppies, but she still has her little feathers. But other than that, that's what we have a whole process that you have to go through. You have to fill the application out, have to be approved, have to put a deposit down, all that stuff. And some of the people that are joining are watching their puppies tonight. And these are all purebred dogs, AKC. And as you can tell, they're dreaming. This little puppy right here is having a little dream. And they'll jerk around and all that. Mom's over here laying by the freezer on the tile floor. You know, we also have helpful videos for dog training, puppy training, when you take your puppy home, crate training. We've been doing this since the 90s, so this is better than watching the news. And as you can tell, we've put some socks in here. The socks are better toys a lot of times than the toys. Even though they have a bunch of toys, they're laying on them over there. And we fed them earlier with some wet puppy chow, and Mom fed them a few minutes ago, so they all seem to be having fun. Like I said, we plan on being on here till about 9:30. Just letting everyone see them, the people that have adopted them, those type of things. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. We showed them in the show rings. Said Mom is show champion, Dad's a show champion. And we also hunt these. They hunt quail. And some of the puppies we've sold before are cadaver dogs, search and rescue dogs, of course hunting dogs, of course pets. Some of the most important things, just being a good pet. But we have 2 or 3 service dogs, our puppies, over the past. Yep. Thank you, Susan. Thank y'all. Yeah, our website is Hilltop Brittany Kennel. Yep, having puppies is a lot of work. All this has to be cleaned every day. I actually started making a video to share of what we have to do every day. We have to take these rugs out, wash them, and then we have to steam vac the floor, make sure there's no germs. Yeah, our big secret is Mom can get out here, but the puppies can't get out, so they can't follow her around. A lot of times people have them locked in together, and Mom never gets a break. But our puppy's starting to get bigger. This is about 1 foot tall now, so now we're going to have to make it a little taller so they can't get out. One was out today. I heard it in here. It knew it had messed up because it was kind of by itself, so it was hollering. Whoa, it was hollering. Mom was with it, but it knew it wasn't where it was supposed to be, I guess. Yep, since the 90s. Got my first Brittany in 1991. We've learned a lot since then. And we do all the health testing on the parents, recommended by the American Brittany Club. We show them. Yeah, it's relaxing to watch them, especially to see them. They having little dreams and stuff. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank y'all for joining. We're just trying to have purebred puppies. People show them. We use them for hunting. We have a search and rescue dog in Florida. That's a puppy that's almost 2 years old now, and actually she just got certified as a search and rescue dog. We do dog training, how to get your puppy when you get home. We do a lot of obedience training as far as coursework. We have some obstacle training we do to kind of build the mind of the dog. A lot of our dogs are not stimulated as pets, so we try to show you how to make a little obstacle course and run your dogs through that to make them think. And what's very interesting about that, you can run a dog from right to left in the course, and then when you go from left to right, it's almost like the course is brand new. And that's how much dogs learn. It almost starts over when you go from left to right. Just like if you've ever taught your dog to sit in your kitchen, then you take it to the living room or you take it outside. It's like the rules don't apply here. No, the puppies don't really have names. I call them all puppy until they go home. Unless we have a puppy that someone has purchased and they want to name them, then if we have that puppy for a long time, sometimes we start calling it by that name. And if it's not going to be a show dog, then if it's not going to be a hunting dog, then we might start teaching these pups sit, and then we start crate training them, potty training them, and those type of things. Hey, Gabriella. Hey, y'all. Thanks for joining. So we have a video about crate training, potty training, how to crate train and potty train your puppy. We start it first, so we ask that you continue it when your puppy gets home to make the process easier. But we highly recommend potty trays to start with. No puppy is at 8 or 9 weeks old is big enough to hold its bathroom for long periods of time. So we ask they have a potty tray to get started. Then you just take those The alfalfa pellets, what we use as litter, and then we throw that out in the yard, and it's grass, so it decomposes. But it gives them a potty, and it also gives a very distinct smell. Yeah, we had a big litter last year of 14. The mom for that litter was Tinkerbell. The mom to this litter is Minnie. They're all starting to jerk around. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. We're just living that nightlife with these puppies, the excitement of them sleeping. Now you're fixing to get a show here from this one fit the roll over. Thank you, Susan. Y'all have a great day. We're probably going to be on till 9:30. If y'all have any questions, you can always post them in the comments or the chat. We're only looking for positive things. We're not trying to sell any puppies. We're just trying to help people that get puppies home. We start our puppies out potty training them before they go home. This puppy right here is running in his sleep. And we start potty training, crate training, those type of things before they go home. So it kind of makes it easier on the new owners to transition. What's these puppies doing in here today? Huh? What are they doing? What are these puppies doing? What are y'all doing in here today? Huh? What are y'all doing? Huh? I love when they start recognizing my voice. What are y'all doing? Then they start coming to me. What are y'all doing in here today? What's all these puppies doing? This is one of the more dominant males. You can see his face here. And he has little dots on his feet. And you can tell his markings. This is, I believe, is a little male. He's got the little mustache. And as you can tell, they're used to us handling them. No Stella J. We've been doing this since 1991 with a few litters a year. We have a website. And what's this little boy doing? What are you doing? You done woke up? You done woke up today? We're also licensed in our state. Oh, Mom's coming to check stuff out. I think she's looking for any kind of treats we threw in there earlier. Oh, she's letting these two feed. Wow. She's fed them the last 2 times in the last hour. She might be done. She might say, no, that wasn't a good idea. This little boy here, he's the smallest one. But he is cute. Cute, cute, cute. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can see his markings here. Love the wide eyes though. He's starting to wake up and play. What are y'all doing? What's all these puppies doing? And for people, these are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels in the 1980s. They changed the name because they're not Spaniels, are more of a flushing dog. And these are pointers. They're one of the smaller pointers. They're probably the smallest pointers. Mom weighs about 34 pounds now. She normally weighs 32, but since she's her puppy, she's kind of gained some weight, put it back on and got above, because we do feed her a high protein diet once she has puppies. Plus we give her supplements like calcium and those type of things. And we have training videos on our channel, how to potty train, little different tricks. We've been doing this for about 30 years. Training dogs and stuff. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. Just some relaxing time here. They're probably going to be awake here in a little bit, play a little bit. Have some SMR. So every day we have to clean all this siding has to be wiped down, kept clean. If it is dirty, Mom usually does a pretty good job of keeping everything clean, but the floor we have to keep clean with a steam vac. We have to wash the pads every day. Very important to have pads, not just let them walk on the tile floor, because they need to have support for their bones and joints, because tile floor is a little too slick, especially for puppies. Yeah, they played hard and ate, and now Mom jumped out, and now they're all crashing. But you'll start seeing them jumping and stuff like here. They start dreaming, and then also their bodies are growing so fast. That's some of their... Thanks, Sydney, Norman. Thank y'all for joining. Then we try to do some cute shorts on our YouTube channel, and just quick training shorts, and then some longer videos on training different things. One of our most popular videos is the emergency stop for your puppy. Like the whoa command means they stop and stand there till you get there. So imagine your dog running across the road. If you call it, he has to run back across the road. So that might not be the best command, so you just want them to stop. So you would yell the word whoa. This is one of the more dominant alpha males in the group here. Needs to go to a family that's had puppies before, and also they need to know that they need to keep him. He looks innocent, but if you let him run the show, he'll probably run the show at your house. And as you can tell, they're used to us handling them. He's just like, yeah, do whatever you want to. And this is his markings on his back. Pretty much all Brittany's have unique markings. Mom kind of has this down the middle of her back, that line like that. And then we always love the little tail, little white piece on the tail. Like I said, we have toys in here, a bunch of toys, but they love socks. Some of the best toys you can give them is a sock. We don't throw our laundry in here, haha. They love socks. Main thing, they can pick them up easy, they're not very heavy. And they can also play tug of war. What are all these puppies doing in here? Mom can't stand when I talk to them like that. She wants to come to me. What's all these puppies doing in here today? Oh, this little boy says. Love the little spots on their feet. Then his face here. They're all at the right weight they should be. The one little male's a little small, but he wasn't a runt. What are you doing? Uh-oh, look at this one laying out with the belly. I guess I'm going to hold this one. He wants to be held. That one's laying on its back. This is that little, it's the male again. Here's his face again. And you see the little dots on his pads. And then they also, they all got their nails clipped today. So they all got little manicures. Let's see if I can show you their nails. Guys, little nails clipped. We start doing that really early, because if you don't, then they can give trouble later. Thanks, Phoebe. Thank y'all for joining. We're just sitting here looking at these. We're probably going to be live for another 25-30 minutes. And now they're all sleeping. They've gotten tired. Hey everyone. Mikey, thanks for joining. It's kind of slow right now, but it's pretty fun to see all the different sleeping arrangements they do. We're just relaxing. It's up. Thought Mom was coming back. Hey April. Thank y'all for joining. Get to watch the exciting world of puppies. These puppies are about 5 weeks old. Thanks Sherry, Ivana. I actually have some friends in Sweden. So they're just all relaxing here, the puppies. I love when they lay on the toy. This is kind of this little boy's favorite toy here. He's laying on like a little unicorn thing. He sleeps on that a lot. And a lot of times he plays with it. He's just about tore the ear off of it. course, we started the vacuum in the other room. So we start getting all the little house noises for the puppies. Mom is in here checking everybody out. I don't think she's going to feed them again, but she might. She's going to check them all out. I'm going to throw a few more of these little treats in there. She's mainly probably in there to clean up. So I don't think she's going to feed them again. She's fed them pretty much regular. Mom cannot stand for anything to be in there. Pee or poop or food. She wants to take it all and get rid of it. That's one of the things they do, you know, the first 4 or 5 weeks. Is to keep everything clean. She's got a whole bowl of food over here, but she'd rather eat that. But I think some of it is she just wants to keep everything clean. This little puppy found a little treat. These puppies should be waking up. What are these puppies doing? What are y'all doing in here? Come here, poop, 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 poop. Poop, poop, poops. This little puppy's crawling to eat food. Little treats. Mom's jumping on me now. What are these puppies doing in here? What are y'all doing? Huh? Uh-oh, he's caught in a hole. What are you doing? Huh? Hey, pups. Hey, pups. Hey, pups. Hey, pups. What are y'all doing? What are you doing? Come here. You get coming home. Another male here. I'll show his face. As you can tell, they're used to being handled. They like this little toy here with the little tassels. Some of these are starting to wake up. Hey, Austin, Kirsten, thank y'all for joining. All these have owners. We're just letting some of them see. This little boy here is the smallest one. He's not a runt, he's just small. You can tell this colors. And if he didn't have a cute face, you can also see speckling already on his legs. He's got little speckles. They'll get more and more prominent as they get older. And you can also see in his palms, his feet have little speckles on them. And they're so used to me holding them, they're just like, okay, whatever. Then he also has something on his chin. What's these puppies doing? They're just so tired. Darnell, Austin, Doria, y'all welcome. We're just living up Sunday night with puppies. Hi everyone. Anisha, Maria. Mom's coming to check everybody out. Like I said, I think I put these trees down and it drives her crazy that it's not clean. She likes a toy too. There's some new toy. That's the new toy I just put in right there. So they're like, has a new smell to it. So they really like that. Having a new smell. Sledge. Welcome. I'm just living the life on Sunday night, watching puppies. They were playing harder earlier, but now they're kind of relaxing. Mom's eating. If you hear something crunching, y'all would hit that like button, subscribe if you need to. Our channel's mainly helping people take puppies home, train dogs after they get home, those type of things. Obedience and hunting and just making a good companion dog. A lot of our puppies over the years, some have been search and rescue dogs, cadaver dogs, scent dogs, and just a good old pet. Our kennel, we do health testing on all the parents, DNA testing, and also x-rays on the hips, and all the health testing recommended by the American Brittany Club. Hi everyone, Bob. These might not be hot dogs. Thanks a lot, Sherry, for subscribing. Like I said, we have some helpful videos. If you know someone that gets a puppy home, they're having potty training problems, we have a video that can help with that. It's kind of unconventional. It's not to have them ring a bell or anything. It's kind of starting them out in a pen in your house with a potty tray, and then move the potty tray outside, and kind of gives them it all starts, to me, it starts where you get your puppy from. We start all this before they go home, and it seems to make it a lot easier when our people do take their puppies home. We kind of try to share with them the best practices, and we start crate training, potty training, teaching our puppies to be calm if they are in a crate, and that a crate is a good thing for them. First of all, it keeps them out of danger, because if you got a puppy walking around the house biting all your cords, that might not end well. also have videos on how to raise puppies. We clean all this every day. All these rugs are replaced, and then we steam vac. We have like a sharp steam vac that we do the floors to kill any kind of germs or anything that might be down there. And the vet comes next week for their second vet visit. I think he'll probably give them their first shots then, their first vaccinations. They've already been wormed. Thanks a lot everyone for joining. I wish it was more excitement, but this might be better than watching the news. This little puppy's very dominant puppy. Yeah, they're actually hot rod. I mean, they're not really hot. If they were, they'd be separated a lot more. This is the little male here that's going to be the dominant dog. He is real bossy already. And that's what I tell people. People that raise the dogs can tell you a lot about the personalities. Oh, big yawn. And you can see he has little dots on his feet. And of course, they're so used to being handled. When our puppies are born at day 3 to day 16, we do the early neurological stimulation test on them. Not really a test, it's kind of a procedure where you hold them up, you hold them on their back, and all this is done for 5 seconds every day. And then we hold them upside down on their head for 5 seconds. Then we put a cool cloth on their stomach. And all that is just early stressors. If you've ever had a dog that was afraid to go somewhere, the more you take them, the less stress they have in a new situation. So that early neurological stimulation is an early stressor to put stress on them. And so that's why we do all those. But it was done by the United States military for the military dogs. I guess it's still done by them, but they're the ones that kind of came up with it. Thanks a lot. Both parents are show champions. We also hunt them. And the dad has obedience titles. It just takes a lot of work putting a lot of titles on dogs, and so the mom and dad both have show championships, and then we hunt them and train them and those type of things. And these are purebred dogs. Thanks a lot for the thumbs up. Thanks y'all for joining. Rufia, thanks for joining. Arad, Adia, Will, thank y'all for joining. It's kind of relaxing just watching them. It's good therapy for me to come back here and watch them. And then when they won't, they're glad to see me too sometimes. They're getting to that age. They're about almost 5 weeks old. This one's trying to find a comfortable spot. But if you watch some of our early videos, we have a heat lamp in here with them. It depends on if you're getting, like our dogs all have health testing. Both parents have all the health testing recommended by the American Brittany Club. So that means they have to have x-rays on their hips to make sure they don't have any hip problems, because it is genetic to a certain degree. And then they have their eyes tested at 2. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but now they're Brittany's. So all the parents have health testing done before they can have puppies. And then normally we like to put a title, like a show championship or something on them before they have puppies. So they can't have puppies until they're at least 2, because that's when they get their That's when the parents can get their eyes tested, and that's the year it counts after 2 for their eyes. You can get their eyes done earlier, but it's not official, they say, until 2. But the mom and dad have had all their health testing, DNA testing done for any DNA diseases. DNA genetics that might show up in Brittany's. All those have been done. So we do all that. Yeah, we work hard at it. We have a vet. We have actually a vet that comes to your house where I live. So he's been here a couple times. He comes and sees our dogs, gives them their update, their rabies shots and all that. And he's already been out here once. He'll be back here in about a week or so. But Rod, to answer your question, I got long-winded there. Anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000. And that's depending on the health testing and what kind of pedigree you have. Like, the grandparents on these dogs are all national champion hunting dogs and show dogs. And then the mom and dad are both show champions. So they're a little bit more on the expensive side. But I know someone who bought a dog and had no health testing. Not necessarily Brittany, but it had kneecap problems, and it cost $6,000 to get the kneecaps fixed. $3,000 a kneecap. But they had no health testing, and they spent money on the dog, but there was no health testing, so they ended up spending 5 and 6 times the amount. Yeah, they're not losing. They're starting to lose a little weight just because they walk around a lot now and play hard, so they're starting to knock some weight off. And this is a pretty standard litter of 7. For Brittany's, pretty standard to have a 7. Big litters, I would think, would be more like 10, 12. There's a friend of mine that just had a litter of 18 Brittany's. But I know she had that dog last year. She had puppies with the dog last year, and she had 15 last year with the same mama dog. So, and that dog has a lot of championships and stuff. Really well-bred, healthy, health-tested parents. Thanks, Sherry. We work hard at keeping them healthy. Mom came in here and checked out. Yep, Brittany puppies. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. What's going on? Minnie, you trying to get in there? They in your way? Alright, I'll move one of them for you. You need me to move one? Okay. Now, somebody, she wouldn't get in. She might be coming over. She loves toys. I threw a sock in there for them to play with, and she's playing with the sock. Isn't that crazy? Mom's back. Now everyone's fixing to wake up. And they're not even hungry. She's been in here feeding them so much. That's the smallest puppy right there, and it's not really a runt, but it's just a small male, and he's not even really trying to feed. He more or less wants to play with her. Yep, that's great though, it came up for you. Bernadette, thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's fixing to get active here. We're fixing to have some action. Mom got in here. We put single socks in here. As you can see, they love them as much as they do toys. Uh-oh, she's like, nope. I can't imagine they're still hungry. She's been in here feeding them. She'll probably tear up all the rugs. And that one's just sleeping away there. And that little male puppy, he is not fed yet. She's been laying down for him, but he is not fed. And you get this one right here that wants to come see me, don't you? I see you. I see you, little boy. He wants to come see me. Look. He said, I just wanted you to pick me up. They have little spots on their paws. And then look at him. He's just like, okay, I don't care whatever you do. Do whatever you want to with me. As you can tell, they're used to being handled. He has a great little face to him. Great mask. Reminds me of his daddy. And this is his coloring on his back. Got a little white tip tail. And again, rubbed them ears. Your mama wants him over there for some reason, doesn't she? She was licking on him away. It's kind of funny, she's laying down. Normally she stands up. Yep, that's good to say. She might be trying to get on that tile floor a little bit better, cooler for her if she's on that tile floor. You can imagine having 8 people, 7 people on top of you. Lastly, thanks for joining. If y'all would hit that like button. This might be better than watching the news. Yeah, my dad has a cat. He puts anything on the little island. The cat knocks everything off of it. Pens, paper, it doesn't matter. Knocks everything off of it. And y'all can tell these puppies start getting aggressive as they get older. They start getting bigger and they're stronger. And that's when mom will pretty much start getting rid of them. Won't let them feed anymore. Thank you, TNT. Thanks for joining. Y'all can sub to the channel. We have helpful videos on how to train puppies for potty training, crate training. Starting out simple obedience. Oh, mom's laid down good now. She says the milk bar is open. And what she really likes to do is lay on this tile floor because it's cooler. But the puppies need the rug to walk with. Yeah, share our channel. Thanks y'all for joining, having questions. These are Brittany's, not Brittany Spaniels. They changed the name in the 1980s. And you can tell this one right here, he hasn't missed a meal. He doesn't miss a meal. Mom heard me. I thought she was going to get up. Hi, the turning tornadoes. Glad y'all here. Mama's finding treats. And that puppy wants to play with her. If y'all have followed the channel before, that puppy's the spoiled one. That gets her to do everything. He used to whine a lot as a puppy. Now he's doing ear bumps to her. And she's playing with him. That's her favorite. But she has catered to that puppy ever since he was born. He's a whiny too. He used to whine all the time. Now he wants to play with her. Now he is playing with her. Y'all would like our channel, subscribe. We have other helpful videos. Now he's trying to bite her ear. Share our channel. Well, she might be tired. What's all the puppies doing in here? And Mom's like, nope, that's it. She said, I'm getting out and get me some food. What's all the puppies doing? What's all these puppies doing today? What are y'all doing? Huh? What are y'all doing? What are you doing? Come here. Let me see you. Little boy here. If you were with us, their ears open at 2 weeks. So you can see their ears are really closed when they're born. They start opening, and their eyesight is very poor until they get about 16 weeks old. They only can see so many feet in front of them, and it gets better as they get older. But this is his with his little floppy ear. What are y'all doing? Huh? What are y'all doing in here today? There's another one. Little face. As you can see here. Ear here. Then you start seeing they get little polka dots on their paws too. You can see the back is colored here. This little tail. And they're going to start playing around, jumping, chewing on some stuff here. It's fixing to be toy time. Starting to play with some toys. Sorry, y'all. Had to let mom out. Puppies are, some of them eating. This little puppy here. Show his face. And he's waving hi. Waving hi to everyone. They got little spots on their feet. Today was a nail day. They got their nails cut. They love these little tassels. What are y'all doing? Y'all trying to get me? Got them all excited. Got them all excited. All excited. They're all excited to see me. Yeah. What are y'all doing? Y'all all excited to see me? I see you, little girl. You want me, don't you? What are y'all doing? Uh-oh, trying to get out on me. No, you can't get out. Here, what's all these toys? Look at all these toys. They're playing hard. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels, but they changed the name about 40 years ago. But people still call them Brittany Spaniels. But they're just Brittany's. No, y'all are not getting out. These two are trying to climb out. They want to get to me. You can see here, they love a high-pitched voice. I don't know why. Dogs love it. If you've ever done a retrieving drill with puppies, it's the best way to get them to bring it to you is to get a high-pitched voice. That high pitch seems to get them excited. If you'll notice when I do that, they'll get all fired up. They love this little tassel thing here. What's all these puppies doing? So you see their heads kind of turn. They're kind of used to that high pitch. If you want the one to retrieve, you go, come here, come here, come here, come here. And it kind of helps them retrieve it. Y'all are not getting out over here. And as you can tell, their eyesight's not very good at this age. A lot of times they paw at stuff. The Brittany's have the orange color and liver, and they also have a tricolor. And then they have something that's kind of, the white is kind of speckly, kind of dirty, and they call that roan. Those are the different colors. Hey Jeffrey, hey, never give up. Hi y'all, we're just watching puppies playing. They were feeding earlier, now they're trying to play. I'm listening out for mom. She had to go potty. I love to see them jumping at stuff like that. So yeah, they're starting to play. Give a thumbs up or sub to our channel. Thanks a lot, Angela. What are these puppies doing? I love him get excited, me doing that. What's these puppies doing in here? Huh? What are they doing? Uh-oh, the boss is back. She's checking everybody out. Make sure they're behaved. She's checking if she needs to clean up anything. This one right here is just sleeping away. She's feeding them again. Wow. And as they get older, Mom will not lay down sometimes to feed them. She'll just stand up. But she laid down earlier and fed them, so it kind of made me. She didn't do what she normally does. But she might not be trying to feed them. Well, she's laying down now. Wow. I say she didn't lay down, then she lays down. This is really when you need the bumpers, because there's one actually behind her. And those bumpers help protect the puppy, but they're pretty big right now. You see her kind of giving attention to that puppy. She's working hard now. I know it's hot on her. Woo. Yep. She feeds them in shifts a lot of times. She won't feed them all at once. And then they start getting so aggressive, she won't feed them very long. But they're starting to get some wet food. Being you said that, she came and woke that one up and said, hey, it's time to eat. Yep, she woke him up and now he's fixing to feed, see? That's a good mama. Woke him up. Said, you better eat. But we also have dog food that we give them, wet dog food and stuff. If y'all haven't, like the channel, subscribe. Thanks for the traffic. We're just trying to promote purebred dogs and doing the right things. We help test all our parents. Yep, she's a very good mom. She had a litter last year when right after she turned 2. She had her health testing done. The Brittany's, they used to be called Brittany Spaniels in the 1980s, but they changed the name to just Brittany's. And none of these are for sale. They're just, most people that are watching, we do these for people who have a puppy they reserved. We show them. Mom is a show champion, Dad's a show champion. They both hunt. And he has obedience titles. We haven't put one on her. It just takes a lot of work doing obedience titles and stuff. But after they get about 4 or 5 weeks, she'll start feeding them like this instead of laying down, because it's so much, I think it's not hot standing up like this. If you can imagine having 5 or 6 dogs on top of you. Hey, Muhammad. Hey, Deanna. Yep, Mom's 34 pounds. She actually is above her weight before she had the puppies. She was 32 before she had the puppies. Well, not before she had the puppies. Before she got pregnant. She was 32 pounds. Now she's 34. And she got up to be 42 pounds when she was pregnant. But the puppies at this age, they start getting very aggressive feeding. They have teeth, so she'll start managing when they can eat and when they can't eat. If y'all haven't, hit that like button, sub to our channel. We have helpful videos on how to raise puppies, how to train dogs. We're not a fancy channel. right, Mom said that is over with. Hey, Kara. Hey, Patricia. Glad y'all joined. Lily. Glad y'all joined. We're just watching these puppies play. I got through feeding. I'm going to adjust the rug a little bit here. What are y'all doing? This little puppy says, hey, I want to be on camera. They're going to be 5 weeks in a couple days. What's all these puppies doing? Get my voice high, they love it. Turn them over. This little girl here, her little cute face. And they also have, she's starting to get little speckles on her arms. And then they have them on their feet also. Look at that little girl's face. Look at her. And also throw a little dog food in here. They have wet food during the day, but also throw some bigger food so they can chew on it. They're starting to get teeth, so they need to start teething. Hey everyone. Mom's taking a break. Now it's time for them to play. This one over here has found him a toy. These two right here are mouthing. And no, we didn't throw our laundry in here. They love socks. Any kind of socks, they love socks. I think it's a new smell. Hey, what are y'all doing? They start the growling and barking and getting rough. Just like I said, he's already got the sock over there. Mom's out here laying on the floor, on the tile floor, getting relaxed. And the sock toy is the best one. And hey, you're not getting out. You're trying to follow mama. You do not follow mama. This one's got a great head also. And he's got little polka dots on his. And as you can tell, they're used to us holding them. This one right here's found the taxi. Always chewing. Hey MD, silly kid stuff. Glad y'all joined. Just having some relaxing time. Therapy. Watching puppies. Therapy. Watching puppies. If y'all haven't, give us a thumbs up. These are Brittany's. They used to be called Brittany Spaniels. Now they're just called Brittany's. We do raise them. We're not trying to sell any. We have a wait list. All these puppies have been reserved before they were born. Well, not all of them, 6 out of the 7. But we did have another application. Hello. And then we already have a wait list form for the next litter that we'll start planning. We will not have Christmas puppies. Can't stand Christmas puppies. But all the puppies are starting to use their mouths and stuff like that. And it's a good time for them. This is where they learn how to bite and how to bite hard or not hard. And I'm gonna talk to them. What are y'all puppies doing in here? What are y'all doing? Pups, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing here, pup? This one here's loving the taxi. better view. Yeah, they have very, pretty much every Brittany has its own markings. They can be such a different variety, you can recognize them. And then their head markings are really great. Mom and Dad both have great head pieces. As you can tell here, this one here has a great little head, and he has a little mustache. And as you can tell, they're used to us holding them. He's just like, do whatever. And they also have spots on their feet, which are kind of unique. And they had nail day today too. They had their nails done. So we start cutting their nails when they're, well, they actually started the week before. 2 or 3 weeks ago we started cutting them. This is probably the 3rd time. So when you get them home, we hope that they've got used to them having their paws touched. And I was saying earlier, that one loves the unicorn. He's biting the little ear thing on it. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels. They changed the name in the 1980s. So now they're just called Brittany's. These right here are starting to rough house. She's starting to play with those tassels over here. If y'all haven't liked the channel, subscribe. Hi everyone, glad you're here. Oh, we've already screened them. We have an application and everything. If you go to our website, it's Hilltop Brittany Kennel. We're not trying to sell any. All of these were reserved before they were ever born. We had 6 reserved, and we had a litter of 7, which worked out perfectly. And we already had a couple applications, but we already had deposits paid on 6. We actually have a waiting list already forming. We already have 9 on the new wait list. So we're definitely not trying to sell any by doing YouTube lives. People that have puppies or want puppies or are interested in our program, we let them see how we're raising them. We start potty training them, kennel training them, crate training them. Mom heard some noise. Just gonna check it out. These are Brittany's. Used to be called Brittany Spaniels in 1980s. They changed the name, but people still call them Spaniels. Yeah, raising dogs is hard. Yeah. Hey y'all, hey everyone. I missed some people that came in. Ben, Zachary, Josie. Thank y'all for jumping in. They were active, now they're sleeping again. It's kind of the life of a puppy. Jump, jump, jump. Hey everyone. If I don't say your name, probably because I'm worried about mispronouncing it. Mom is walking around at my feet. She can get in and out here, and they can't get out. We're getting time that we're going to need to add a new section because they're starting to want to try to climb it. What we might do is take out the rail, because they're kind of using that. If you'll see here, they're kind of using that rail to jump up. And you see treats in there. They've eaten some of them. Mom is getting water. Thanks a lot for the thumbs up. Thanks a lot for the subscriptions, people subbing to our channel. We have helpful videos on how to raise puppies. Mom's coming to check everything out. She's waking them all up. She can't feed them again. She just fed them about 3 times in the last hour. And everyone asked, Mom weighs about 34 pounds. Before she had the puppy, she weighed almost 40. And before she got pregnant, she was 32 pounds. So she's actually above her weight before she got pregnant. But she's kind of a smaller Brittany. Mom's coming in to clean up anything that needs to be cleaned up. She's laying down again. We got some frog legs here. Oh, and she's loving on the puppy. See her lay her head down on it? She's giving that puppy some loving. Mom's in here checking on everyone. Hey Hugh. Glad y'all here. Like the channel, subscribe, sub to our channel. Yes, this is a real house. Noises, washing machine, dryers, vacuum cleaners, all that is good to help them get accustomed to the family noises. Got some frog legs, if you haven't seen them. Mom's over here, I guess, fixing to eat again. She's got to keep her food intake up. If you haven't, thumbs up our video. One of our other dogs is walking around, so Minnie sees her. It's her sister, so she's all interested. Minnie, you want to see me? Come on. Come on. Minnie, you want to see me? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go outside. See me. She hears her little feet. We have the other door cracked so she can get air circulating through here, but also so she can see out. What are you doing, Minnie girl? What you want? Thanks for joining, y'all. We're going to end this in about a minute or two. It's been fun. Thanks for everyone listening and watching. Subscribe to our channel. We'll do another live probably tomorrow. Then we'll be off for a couple nights, and then we'll do a couple more. This is mainly for people who have want to watch puppies. It's also for our people who have puppies that they have reserved, that maybe they're puppies in this litter. And this is where I start analyzing the puppy's behavior and their what kind of puppy it's going to be. If it's going to be a dominant, more submissive puppy, might be a great hunting dog, might be a better pet, those type of things, just by looking at their disposition. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, we're going to end this in about 2 minutes. But we'll be back on tomorrow night about 8 for an hour or so. Then we'll be off for a few days, and then we'll come back on probably Thursday. Be back on Saturday and Sunday. And just watching these puppies grow and seeing how we've been doing this since 1991, since we got our first Brittany. And our website is Hilltop Brittany Kennel. You can see Minnie in her winning show pictures. Thanks a lot for joining. We will end this, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night.